SocScape is an online application for geographic exploration of racial diversity over the entire United States. It is designed to inform a user about racial mix of every neighborhood in the United States using a seamless high-resolution map. The information depicted by SocScape comes from the U.S. Census block-level data for the years 2000 and 1990. Using these data, 90-meter resolution population grids have been developed and utilized in SocScape. The application has been developed by the Space Informatics Lab at the University of Cincinnati and is available at the link, as shown on this slide. The spatial segregation along the racial and ethnic lines has been a continuing reality of an American social structure. Demographic data necessary for such analysis comes from the U.S. Census Bureau aggregation units, such as census tracts or blocks. Consequently, racial diversity is usually described in the form of the table listing percentages of different racial groups in different units. Better description would be in the form of the map depicting a character of diversity in each unit by an assigned color. There exist several online applications that offer maps of racial diversity. In general, the more detailed is the map, the more useful is the information it provides. SocScape provides an easy access to the most detailed map of racial diversity in the United States. Arguably the best-known online provider of demographic data is the Social Explorer. However, whereas it can show a spatial distribution of individual races, it cannot show a spatial distribution of diversity. Two applications, other than SocScape, that offer spatial exploration of diversity, are the Racial Map and the Mixed Metro. The Racial Map, designed by the Weldon Cooper Center at the University of Virginia, represents each person by a dot having color corresponding to his or her race. It is a neat visualization concept, which has received a lot of attention from the media, but its content cannot be utilized for quantitative research. The Mixed Metro website makes available maps of racial diversity on a state-by-state basis and at the census tract resolution. The Mixed Metro maps can be downloaded for further analysis, but not directly from the mapping application. Here is the comparison between SocScape, Mixed Metro, and the Racial Map. The slide shows the maps of the state of New Mexico as shown by these three applications. Each map has a different legend. SocScape and Mixed Metro show diversity types. SocScape has more diversity types because, in addition to the diversity level and dominant race, it also takes into consideration population density. Racial Map does not show diversity explicitly. Diversity can be inferred implicitly from that map from a mixture of colors indicating people of different races. Mixed Metro map suffers from poor spatial resolution. It assigns diversity type to the entire census tract, even if most of the tract area is uninhabited or sparsely populated. SocScape provides a valuable alternative to the Racial Map or the Mixed Metro website. On one hand, like the map, it features a seamless modern interface, and provides information at the high spatial resolution. On the other hand, like the Mixed Metro, it provides information on neighborhood diversity types, a form that, when downloaded, can be utilized for further analysis. SocScape is easy to use. It works much like Google Maps. User can zoom and pan the map. 3 different base map layers are available. The application is designed to work on mobile devices as well as on laptops and desktops. User may explore spatial distribution of racial diversity, as well as distribution of population density. SocScape also features a layer, which directly displays changes in spatial distribution of diversity types between 1990 and 2000. On the left, 2 maps of diversity types, one for 1990 and another for 2000 are shown. It is clear from those maps that some neighborhoods have changed their diversity type. However, the change is difficult to quantify in a side-by-side comparison between the 2 maps. The change layer in SocScape illustrates a change in the single map. Neighborhoods with unchanged diversity type are shown in the original colors, while the neighborhoods which experience transitions are shown in stripes, with the color of the broader stripes indicating a diversity type in 2000, and the color of the narrower stripe indicating a diversity type in 1990. Note that a direct comparison of diversity patterns between 2 years is not possible with census tract-based diversity maps, like those available on the Mixed Metro website. This is because boundaries between census tracts change between censuses. Now, we provide information on how to use SocScape. Upon opening the application, only a street map is visible. The map can be navigated by zooming and panning. The icons on the right provide access to other map layers and tools. Clicking on these icons opens the available menus. Clicking on them again closes the menus. The second icon from the top provides access to racial diversity and population density maps. Once the desired layer is selected, its transparency can be adjusted using a slider. This will allow referencing the diversity or population density to specific neighborhoods. Note that the map can be zoomed and panned at any stage with or without layers added and transparency set. The third icon from the top provides an access to a query tool. Once this tool is selected, clicking on the selected point in the map brings information about the values of all layers at this point. Using example shown on this slide, clicking on the point shown by the red mark gives information about population density and racial diversity at this location. Population density is given in units of people per kilometer square. The fourth icon from the top provides access to a download tool. A selection is made using a mouse, and is shown as a red rectangle. Data can be downloaded as a GeoTIFF file for further analysis, or as a PNG file for illustration purposes. The fifth icon from the top provides access to base map layers. Street map, aerial view, or a combination of aerial view with street map can be selected. The sixth icon from the top brings a legend to a selected map. Note that SocScape provides a high-resolution map not just for metropolitan areas but also for the entire conterminous United States. In this slide, the area around Fresno, California is shown. The purple color indicates low-diversity neighborhoods dominated by Hispanic, and the yellow color indicates medium-diversity neighborhoods dominated by whites. The legend describes all other colors. Please visit the Space Informatics Lab for access to SocScape and other online application. You can also download our papers from this website.